Hey guys, welcome back to Dishing It Up. Today we are going to make an easy comfort food for lunch called goulash. This is my version, so this is the way me and the hubby like it. You're going to start out with a pound of ground meat, whatever you choose. I've got ground beef. You can use ground chicken, ground pork, or ground turkey, whatever you decide. You're going to need a medium chopped onion, a medium chopped green bell pepper. I've already got my elbow macaroni over here partially cooked, and I put in 1 pound 12-ounce bag. You'll need 1 can of diced tomatoes and 2 cans of tomato soup. I like to use tomato soup instead of tomato sauce in my goulash. It gives it a nice mild taste. You'll need about a teaspoon or so of minced garlic. And then for your seasonings, a little bit of chili powder, however much you want to put in there. Some smoked paprika, it gives it that good, yummy, smoky taste. And some good old salt and pepper. Okay, guys, let's come over to the stove and get started. Okay. To a large pot, we're going to go ahead and add in a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Yeah, about a tablespoon or so. Go ahead and get that warmed up. We're going to go ahead and add in our chopped bell pepper into the olive oil. Go ahead and put in our diced up yellow onion. Use yellow, white, red, whatever you want. I've got my elbow macaroni sitting over here. I think I'm going to go ahead and set it off the burner. It's partially cooked. That way when I put it in here at the end to fully cook everything together, it won't take as long. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get these sauteed up. A trick that I like to do after I get my onions and peppers coated really well in that olive oil, get them a little bit browned, is I add in a little bit of just plain old water, a little bit at a time. That lets them steam. So then you can turn your burner up and let them steam now. Okay guys, the peppers and onions have now sauteed, simmered in that water. Ended up being about a 2/3 cup of water I added. And then we just want to break in that hamburger meat and get that browned off. All right, about halfway through browning the meat, I go ahead and add in a good heaping teaspoon of my minced garlic. Get that put in there and let that kind of saute into the meat, and that'll flavor it up really well. Okay, the meat is almost cooked, so we're going to go ahead and put in a little bit of salt. I'm using the pink Himalayan salt today. Give it a little shakeroo over your meat to season it up. A little bit of just regular old black pepper. A little bit of smoked paprika, and then we will go ahead and put, of course, more of this in with our tomato sauce or our tomato soup, and then just a couple dashes of chili powder. That's going to flavor our meat, and then we will flavor our tomato soup when we get that put in as well. Go ahead and add in your diced tomatoes. Don't drain them. That liquid will be just fine. Go ahead and put in your 2 cans of your tomato soup. And then if we feel we need any more liquid, we will go ahead and add in a little bit more water. Go ahead and get that stirred up. Now we need to go ahead and season up our tomato soup. A little bit more of the pink Himalayan. A little bit of black pepper. A little bit of that smoked paprika for that good smoky flavor. If you haven't tried smoked paprika, guys, and you've only used just regular paprika, I definitely encourage you to use some of that. It is so good. I think you'll really like it a lot better. I put it in most of my savory dishes, especially my chicken dishes and my pork. It flavors it up really well. Okay, we've got everything in here that we need. What we're going to do right now is go ahead and I drained my pasta, my elbow macaroni. We're going to go ahead and pour some of that in here. Now, I may not need all of this. If not, then what I will do is I will reserve the additional, and I can use that, make some buttered noodles or some macaroni and cheese, something like that. So I'm going to get that mixed in here and we'll be back. Okay, I only put about probably half of the pasta in there. Put your lid on. I did add a little bit more salt and pepper. I tasted it and it was still a little bit on the blandish side, so I added a little bit of salt and pepper. And I've got this many pasta noodles left, which I will go ahead and pack up and put in the fridge, and we'll have those tomorrow, probably with some chicken or something. Go ahead and let this simmer on a very low for about 10 minutes. You want all that to meld together and be really good. We're going to be back with the taste tester here in just a jiffy. Okay, guys, it is done. Hubby smelled it in the other room, and he came running. So let's go ahead and go on over here, serve us up a bowl, and let the taste tester give us his opinion.
Yeah.
This is the hubby's, so how much do you want, honey, since you're getting ready to go to work? About 3? Is that about good for you?
That'll work.
That'll work, and then he'll get him another bowl full when he gets home. So look how delicious that is. Now let me go ahead and get mine, and then we'll do the tasty. This is mine.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'll do 2.5 for me. Does that look good, guys? Pretty. It smells delicious and easy. Hubby, give it a taste. And I'll taste mine over here.
Well, I got the noodles and some onions.
Okay, you gotta make sure you get your pepper and a tomato.
Well, that's next on the agenda.
Hot. Hot. What do you think?
Very good.
Is it flavored enough? I think I could use probably a little bit more
a little more pepper, maybe.
Chili powder, maybe.
Maybe, yeah, a little more chili powder.
Yeah. Other than that, guys, it's really good.
And the bell peppers, they're not real soft. They're soft, but they still have a little light crunch.
Yeah, I don't want them to be mush, so
yeah.
I showed him how I do that with the water and steam them.
I'm a mush person. She's not.
No.